Imagine this, you've had a long hard day at work or school. So what do? You sit down on the couch, you open up an app, you scroll for a bit, you see something that you like, and then food magically appears at your door. You didn't have to cook, you didn't have to clean, you didn't even have to leave your house. And it felt effortless, didn't it? It felt like modern day magic, but that magic isn't free. I'm not talking about inflated prices or delivery fees. What I mean is the real cost. Because what DoorDash is selling you isn't just convenience, but it's dependency. And dependency left unchecked will bleed into all corners of your life. DoorDash is the devil in disguise, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Now, I know what you're thinking, JP, DoorDash is just a regular delivery app. There's no malicious intent, right? But what I want you to think about is when you add all of these things to your basket and you press place order, you get this hit of satisfaction, like you've accomplished something. Your brain starts to get this huge wave of dopamine, the same dopamine that you'd get from scrolling through social media or gambling. And then suddenly ordering food becomes exciting. You check the map, waiting in anticipation, and then finally the delivery driver arrives with the food and you feel satisfied. You get that spike. And of course this may feel good in the moment, but it starts to become a cycle that it trains your brain to expect instant gratification. And when you train your mind to only accept quick fixes, you'll start to notice that discipline and patience go out of the window. And the irony of all of this is, whilst the app claims to save you time, most people waste time scrolling through menus, trying to find deals, debating on what they should get. That so-called shortcut will take up more time than chopping up some vegetables, frying chicken in a pan, and actually eating something sustainable, something healthy to fuel you. But because it's the easier path, you gravitate towards it. And when easy becomes your default, hard becomes unbearable. Cooking, exercising, saving money, doing focused work, they all feel like heavy burdens because you've trained yourself for instant relief. And all of these things are a way in which a delivery app can quietly erode your resilience. Now let's talk about money. That $12 burger that you ordered becomes $28 because you factored in fees, delivery prices, tips. Do that a few times in a week and suddenly you're burning through $400 to $500 a month. That's the price of a new laptop. It's a car payment, it's a weekend trip out with friends. All of that is gone because you couldn't stand the inconvenience of cooking food. And sure, in the moment it doesn't feel like much, it's just $20, but that's the trap. And of course you don't notice these things straight away. They're quiet, they're sneaky. The same way you notice a leak in your house. It may not destroy your house overnight, but given time, it will spread. And then there's the health side of things, which I haven't touched upon yet. Because let's be honest, most people aren't ordering a potato salad with salmon and kale salad. It's just not really a thing. The most popular orders on DoorDash are pizza, fries, burgers, fried chicken, and milkshakes. The typical comfort food. Low nutrition meals that have you feeling good in the moment, but will make you feel sluggish afterwards. And you start to do this 2 or 3 times a week, and suddenly you start to notice a decline. Workouts get harder, you start to feel a bit more tired, and you can't focus. Then you wonder why your mental health is dwindling. And it's not just junk food, but it's junk fuel. That's the mentality shift that you guys need to have. You wouldn't fuel a Ferrari with watered down gasoline, would you? Maybe you can get away with it once or twice, but you can't fuel your body with these kind of things and expect it to run indefinitely. You get one vehicle in life. Filling it with fries, chicken, burgers, and pizzas will lead it to crash. The real problem isn't even the food itself, it's DoorDash. When you tell yourself that you need to order from this app repeatedly, it makes your brain numb. It makes your brain not have to work for solutions. And this reliance doesn't just stay contained towards junk food. It can bleed into other aspects of your life. Like I stated earlier, you may be a frequent gym goer. Maybe you haven't been in a while, so you tell yourself, I'll go tomorrow, but tomorrow turns into never. You start avoiding hard conversations because they're uncomfortable for you. You choose the easy path in both work, relationships, and finances. And slowly but surely, you'll start to realize that the mindset of I need it now overrides the mindset of I need to struggle to get this. Just like a weed in a garden, one bad habit chokes out all of the good things that you've planted throughout the years. Now, some people may argue and say it saves time, my time is valuable. Sure, your time is valuable, but cooking doesn't take long. In the long run, cooking a healthy meal saves you time, energy, also betters your health, which in the long run will be way more valuable. And then I get the classic line of, I need to treat myself. Absolutely, I do agree with that. Put the work in and then treat yourself. When every day becomes a treat day, nothing becomes special. Occasional indulgence is fine. Daily indulgence disguised as self-care is really just self-sabotage. Real self-care isn't just about comfort in the moment, but it's about protecting your long-term well-being. And I just want to emphasize this now. Breaking free from this does not mean that you have to delete the app forever. It just means that you have to take back your power and flip the script. Instead of DoorDash becoming your default, make it the exception. Keep 5 easy go-to meals that you can whip up in about 15 minutes or less. Cook once, twice, the rice, and save the leftovers for tomorrow. It makes it easier for yourself. And when you do finally order, be intentional, not impulsive. The goal here isn't to ban convenience, it's just to reclaim control. Because ultimately, DoorDash isn't dangerous because of what it delivers, no. It's dangerous because it robs you of your time, your health, your money, and your control over life. And what you guys will realize about life is the most effective traps are the things that don't look like traps at all. The devil doesn't show up with horns and a pitchfork. Sometimes it shows up as an app, a little red logo, promising you comfort with the tap of a button. So here's the question I'll leave you guys with. When the craving hits, when the temptation comes, when the devil in disguise knocks on your digital door, will you answer? Because I would hope for the most part, the answer is no. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure to share it to somebody who needs it. If you guys want to join a community full of like-minded people, then click the link down in the description below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.